stops us in our tracks. Bravely we prove in our striving, trudging together each day. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Good afternoon. It's true, I didn't go do it. I'll make my wife go do it with me tomorrow. I'm like, well, how am I going to go do this? I haven't even written down where I'm going yet. So I'm going to put that together right after I do this. Got a lot of little stuff done, which is nice. Everything's not perfect. Oh, well. Of course, I'm getting more and more nervous. I'm getting more and more excited. I know that everybody else is just an AA meeting, but for me, it's the culmination of hard work. Okay. I put a lot of work into this, a lot of talking, a lot of relationship building over the last couple of years. You got to build good relationships with the right people. That's the only reason I got any of this done, is because of other people. And I'm very appreciative of it. The Henderson Community Church, I'm just overjoyed that they understand what we're doing. Because a lot of people that are not in the program don't really understand AA. And so for them to reach out and say, yeah, we need this need here, is God working in our lives. Love you too, Scott Leisure. It's good to see you. With the coalition and some of the things, things do not happen until, no change will happen until it hurts. Usually. People usually don't change unless there's some kind of motivation to. And with Adams County, what I've been doing is I've been bringing that pain to them so that they feel it. Now, that doesn't mean I need to be rude or mean, but now they understand and they're making moves. And they're very, very good at reaching out and letting me know what's going on. So let's get to the reading. Welcome to Daily Trudge. My name is Dion. Don't bitch. It's me. And in one way or another, I may disturb you. Please say hello, whether you're watching the live or the rewatch. See, I'm not a person that comes on here and tells people what they want to hear. Ain't gonna happen here. No, I don't play with bullshit, man. No. So let's get to good stuff. I'm going to be reading out of the family afterward. We don't read this chapter enough. I read a part of it in a meeting yesterday. They're like, wow, we hardly ever hear from the family afterward. We don't read out of 2 wives, 2 employers. Come on. We're supposed to be reading this shit. Oh, well, I'm not an employer. Doesn't matter. The more you know. Even silly information that doesn't really matter, the more you know, the more your brain will be connected to AA. The more you will think about things like what we're talking about. Okay? So, all right, we're going to start at page 132. We have been speaking to you of serious, sometimes tragic things. We've been dealing with alcohol in its worst aspect, but we aren't a glum lot. We're not. Go to the meeting before and after the meeting. You're going to hear a lot of laughter. A lot of laughter, man. And it's fun to be a part of, to just have stupid little jokes and laugh and understand that, we don't need to take life that fucking seriously, right? Stay out of those worldly clamors. Okay, the clamors, the real stuff, there's real stuff going on. Go after it for sure. If newcomers could see no joy in our existence, they wouldn't want it. Okay. There are a lot of people that stay in the program because they see that joy, but they want nothing to do with God. But they see that fellowship and that happiness, and then the loneliness starts to disappear. And then that person can start to come around. Yeah, Rule 62, definitely. That reminds me, I've got to change the name of the 5:30 meeting. There's already a 5:30 meeting called Rule 62. So, and I haven't heard back from DACA. So I'll be calling them too. All right. We try not to, we absolutely insist on enjoying life. We try not to indulge in the cynicisms over the state of the nations, nor do we carry the world's troubles on our shoulders. When we see a man sinking into the mire that is alcoholism, we give him first aid and place him what we have at his disposal. For his sake, we do not recount and almost relive the horrors of his. Oh, we do recount. I was going to say we don't. I'm like, oh, yeah, we do. But those who of us have tried to shoulder the entire burden and trouble of others will soon find that we are soon overcome by them. Okay. So do everything that you can to help. But there's a rule. There's another rule. Okay. I learned this when I got my CAC. Okay. When I became a drug and alcohol counselor. Never work harder than the client. In this case, never work harder than the sponsee. In fact, do not work on your sponsee. Your sponsee needs to do their own work. I am a guide. I'm a guide, not a bus driver, not a lawyer, not a doctor, not a bank, a guide. I'm a spiritual guide. It's me. And what I do is I help you find your own higher power with the guidance of this book. Okay? It's not me really doing it. It's God doing it. I say, yo, dude, big HP, speak through me. Speak through me. Please use me. It's cool. Do it. All right. So we think cheerfulness and laughter make for usefulness. Outsiders are sometimes shocked when we burst into merriment over a seemingly tragic experience out of the past. But why shouldn't we laugh? We have recovered and been given the power to help others. I don't need any more. I'm cool now. I do not regret my past at all anymore. Nope. No more regrets. No blame. No resentment. Maybe a little anger. I get frustrated, sure. But gosh, it's a wonderful world when you walk around and say, you know what? Yes, that is a problem. How are we going to solve it? Well, that person, no, I don't care what that person did. I don't care what that person did. What do we do? Right? Everyone knows that those in bad health and those who seldom play do not laugh much. So let each family play together or separately as much as their circumstances warrant. We are sure God wants us to be happy, joyous, and free. He does. Yeah. When I know, he told me. Yeah, he told me. Sure. He sends me messages all the time that say, hey, Dion, you got a beautiful life. Look. All the time, all day, every day, even on my shit days. God still, I can see him. I can still see him. We cannot subscribe to the belief that this life is a vale of tears, though it was once just that for many of us. But it is clear that we made our own misery. God didn't do it. Avoid then the deliberate manufacture of misery. But if trouble comes, cheerfully capitalize it as an opportunity to demonstrate is omnipotence. I used to say that wrong. All right. Now about health. Let's talk about that a little bit. I've been talking about it a little bit the last few days, right? That we need to be grateful for everything in our lives, including the things that we deem bad. Those ones too. Okay. Why? Because it gives us another chance to use the skills that we have. And isn't that why we have them? Yes, these are now skills that you have. Okay. And if you stay in the program and get closer to God, these skills will not only improve, okay, but you will get more and more skills as you go along. Okay. As you learn more things, you also get new skills. So it's very important that we stay open minded and listen to everything going on in the meetings, in recovery. A badly burned by alcohol does not often recover overnight, nor do twisted thinking and depression vanish in a twinkling. It's going to take a while. I don't know how long. 6 months to a year is usually the average that I've seen. For me, it took me 3-4 years. I had a lot to deal with. We are convinced, and here it is, that the spiritual mode of living is the most powerful health restorative. Yeah. If you work on your spiritual malady first, everything else will fall into place. That was my experience. And I've also watched it happen for hundreds, nay, thousands of people. I've been around a long time. Long time. I love you long time. All right. We who have recovered from serious drinking are miracles of mental health. Okay. I think people fear being a miracle sometimes. It could be freaking scary. Why? Because we haven't been there before. We don't know what it's like. Sure, we're going to fear the unknown, but you're about to go through a lot of unknown stuff, man. A lot of unknown stuff. But we have seen remarkable transformations in our bodies. Hardly one of our crowd now shows any mark of dissipation. Yeah. You know what? My liver came back. Yeah. My liver's fine. I was yellow when I came into this program. Yellow. So it's true. It's true. Okay. Alcohol in any form for anybody's no good. We know that now, just so you know. No, a glass of wine a day does not help you. Okay. It's actually worse for you. So, all right. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I appreciate it. I love you all. Peace out and have a day.